After I shot the video that you're fixing to watch, Mr. Bill suggested that I do a short intro on why I bought what I did. Every few years, the priorities that influence me on a bike change just a little bit. So right now, I think the bike has to be comfortable for riding, touring, both solo and two-up is very important to me. It has to have enough luggage capacity for two people to go out for 5 to 7 days. I'm looking for some attractive styling, non-offensive sound, affordable pricing. I'm also looking for features on the bike. Great brakes, heated hand grips and seats, adjustable windscreen and adjustable seat. Safety features like cornering ABS is really nice. Cruise control is a must. Backlit switches are very nice. A 200+ mile range is very important. And one of the other pieces that I think is very important, I'll talk about this more later on in the video, is dealer support. So those are the things I was looking at when I bought this bike.
Hi everybody, it's the Flat Cap Cafe Racer. I got Mr. Bill up there. Wave, Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill doesn't have a camera today, so we won't be hearing very much from him. He's just doing a lot of head nodding, right, Mr. Bill? Yeah. So we're out riding, doing a breakfast ride, and for those who haven't seen my videos before, I've got a Royal Enfield 500. I got a Thruxton R. I had a BMW R9T, and I had a Tiger 900 GT Pro until somebody stole those two bikes. So, but we're out riding here today, and hopefully have a good breakfast ride, right, Mr. Bill? I recently just got the payoff for my insurance, and I have enough money to buy and replace one of the two bikes that got stolen, so I'm on one here today. And Mr. Bill said, well, what I got? Well, Mr. Bill, if you look in your mirror, you see I got another 2023 Tiger 900 GT Pro. But this time I got it in blue instead of black. But anyway, I'm replacing two bikes with a Tiger GT Pro. And what I think I'll do if I have any money left over is maybe possibly go down to the Mecum auction in January. Maybe pick up a 70s style bike. What do you think about that, Mr. Bill? I'm leaning towards something I like that I can afford. That's what I'm leaning toward. I think Mecum is, last year, I got a video up of what we did on the Mecum auction last year. Roy and I went down. Mr. Bill was preoccupied, and Rapid Roy and I went down, and on the way back we stopped, and Roy bought a motorcycle on the way back. So there you go. Put it in a van. So just letting people know that I was coming up on my 10,000 mile report on my Tiger, 2021 Tiger GT Pro. And when somebody stole it, I was going to do that when I got back, but can't do that on that bike now. But we'll start all over. We'll get to 10,000 on this one. I really like that bike. I think one of the biggest improvements I made on that bike was those Michelin Road 6 tires, though. I have to say that. So I'm looking forward to wearing these out so I can get some Michelin Road 6 put on this bike. But I haven't got a couple of things I had taken off my bike and had in the van when the bikes got stolen. I had both panniers and my top case in a van. So right now I'm going to get some panniers mounts for this bike, and the boys at the Triumph shop, Tony rekeyed my panniers so I can put them on this bike. So So they'll be going on next. I don't have them on right now. I'm going to do some fender extensions from Pyramid Plastic, front and rear. And those were really good. I really like that. I'm probably going to go up to a 17-tooth sprocket and maybe some bar risers. Mr. Bill's trying to talk me into some bar risers. Right, Mr. Bill? Yeah. But I'm not going to replace everything that I had on the other bike. I'm going to replace a few things on it. I'm going to have to get the sliding carriage for the back of for the top case, and I'm going to get the plastic guard, Triumph plastic guard for the headlight. Yeah, I figured, Mr. Bill asked me if I figured out how to put it on without disassembling everything. No, you know, one of those things you remember that you didn't want to do, but you can't really remember what you did. So, but I'm going to have the Triumph shop guys put it on. And I really like the shop and the personnel that work there. And a lot of people don't think, you know, sometimes people go after the price of the bike, you know, and they don't really think about it long term on how the dealership is. And I'm really a big fan of. I would rather pay a little bit more to a dealership that I really like and they get along with each other than having to fuss and fight with a dealer all the time. So I think the dealership and the personnel in the dealership make a big difference on me. That's just like you know, some people go by horsepower. You know, you got to have a lot of horsepower like Mr. Bill. For me, the dealership is one of the key reasons I buy a bike. You know, I have to like the bike, and I really do like this GT Pro, but I also really like the dealership. The boys at what was a Triumph and Indian, they do a great job. Parts, service, sales. The general manager gets along with the sales guys. The sales guys get along with everybody. Parts and service get along really well. So, you know, if you've ever been to a dealership that didn't, you know what you go to a bad dealership, you know what I mean. Now watch Mr. Bill and his little, I get a picture of him, little tippy-toeing. There he is, tippy-toeing. Yeah, Mr. Bill has the low. Actually, I'm on my tiptoes too. I can't say anything. I could lie to you, but if you've seen this picture in the video, you know that I'm on my tiptoes too. All right. This is a Flat Cap Cafe racer for Mr. Bill. Say goodbye, Mr. Bill.
Goodbye, Mr. Bill.
Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.